lay your head. Nobody can get took your bed. Don't worry.
And there's millions of people that we're reaching. And we have to reach into them to pull the value out because everything around you devalued you, even your relationships, even the environment that you were raised in, born into. You have so much value and so much power and that why, that crossroad in your mind, that crossroad in your heart, that crossroad because life is not fair. Oh, I'm talking to somebody. I'm talking to some real people now. And so I come on with Daily Bread to reach inside of you, to help you pull the greatness out of you. Because normally the closest people to us are the people that devalue us or don't understand our value. Sometimes relationships are the things that break you because they never substantiate your worth. Oh God. We are born in environments that when you try to do good, someone and you don't, and you fail the first time, they make fun of you, they shame you, they put you down because you don't look like them, act like them, or talk like them, or want to be like them. Then they put you down and they make you feel shame. And when people make you feel shame because you're trying to be who you believe that you are and who God has made you, then you either do one or two things. Either you leave that environment or you stay in that environment and you shrink down to that environment. And most people shrink down and become something because of their environment or their relationships, because their relationships and their environment cannot see their uniqueness nor their value. And when you're in relationships and environments that do not see your value, then you tend to devalue yourself and depreciate your value. And I'm talking to people, and I have to stop right here because I said I wouldn't be on long. That you have value. I decree that you have value. I decree that you have worth. I decree. I don't care about your history. Your history is a sign of your value, not your depreciation. I don't care. We have to now change our perspective on how we see life and how we see the things that we've been through and the whys of our lives. I want to show you something right quick. And most people wouldn't know what it is when you see it. But I want to show you this, and hopefully you can see it. You see that? Look at that. That is a picture, and it's called Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh. You see that? And 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 when the artist first came out, people laughed at him and people mocked him because he was painting imagery from his imagination, from his heart, from his mind, from his place of creativity. And the artist world at that time was not ready for it. So he couldn't even sell his art because other people was judging the value of it. I always do that when there's a moment. But it did not stop him from drawing. It did not stop him from creating. I need you to do yourself a favor. Just because people around you don't see your artistry and your greatness and your uniqueness. Please don't stop drawing on the canvas of your own life. Oh, I'm almost in tears, y'all. I'm so emotional right now because some of us have stopped drawing and writing our future because of how life or people have treated us. And you took the pen out of your hand. I love this text. I love this text. I love this history book. And the history book says, Jesus is the author and the finisher of our faith. And he endured the shame and the pain so that he could produce something great. I changed the end of it, but I want you to catch it. That the author of your life is God, not the people. The author of your life is not your history. The author of your life is not your past. The author of your life is God. And sometimes people, human beings, will not value you or see your value. But God says they didn't create you. Oh, come on, come on. They didn't create you. And I'm talking to people that you have lived according to broken relationships and people that have left your life and died in your life. And I told someone, I said, well, people don't realize that when you love somebody and they're removed from the earth, it rips something out of your lip, it rips life out of you. And everybody else leaves the graveyard, they leave the funeral, but you're still there. And I'm talking to people, glory to God, that life has not been fair. But I'm telling you that you need to put the pen and the pencil back in your hand, because I found out that when life has something great inside of you, sometimes God has to allow the pressures and the losses of life to pull the artistry out of you, and you have to change your perspective. Oh God, help us today. Change your perspective, because what the enemy meant for evil, God, if you put the pen of purpose in your hand, it's going to turn out for your good, but not just for your good. Somebody else is going to see the artwork that you make at what appeared to be your most broken state and most humiliating state. And God is going to see, and God is going to allow people to see what you and him now produce. I love Tupac because he sung this song, All Eyes on Me, All Eyes on You now.
Victory for Life presents Dr. Daniel E. Davenport and special guests April 27th through May 3rd at 12 p.m. Join us as we discover the value in a broken vessel. We'll be live on our Facebook page, Victory for Life. If you have a prayer request, please email it to victoryforlife4you@gmail.com. We'll see you soon.